The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his action. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? When you are laboring for others, let it be with the same zeal as if it were for yourself. To those whose talents are above mediocrity, the highest subjects may be announced. To those who are below mediocrity, the highest subjects may not be announced. The faults of a superior person are like the sun and moon. They have their faults, and everyone sees them. They change, and everyone looks up to them. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. If we don't know life, how can we know death? There are three methods to gaining wisdom. The first is reflection, which is the highest. The second is limitation, which is the easiest. The third is experience, which is the bitterest. To see what is right and not do it is want of courage or of principle. A youth, when at home, should be filial and abroad, respectful to his elders. He should be earnest and truthful. He should overflow in love to all and cultivate the friendship of the good. When he has time and opportunity, after the performance of these things, he should employ them in polite studies. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. He who exercises government by means of his virtue may be compared to the North Polar Star, which keeps its place, and all the stars turn towards it. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. They must often change, who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. Study the past if you would divine the future. What you do not want done yourself, do not do to others. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? The book salesman should be honored because he brings to our attention, as a rule, the very books we need most and neglect most. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Look at the means which a man employs, consider his motives, observe his pleasures. A man simply cannot conceal himself. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it, this is knowledge. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. If I am walking with two other men, Each of them will serve as my teacher. I will pick out the good points of the one and imitate them, and the bad points of the other, and correct them in myself. He who acts with a constant view to his own advantage will be much murmured against. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. An oppressive government is more to be feared than a tiger. Our greatest story is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. To practice 5 things under all circumstances constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Success depends on previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is sure to be failure. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. The object of the superior man is truth. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. The superior man makes the difficulty to be overcome his first interest. Success only comes later. You cannot open a book without learning something.